Hey, welcome back to another DIY with Jason. We're not in the shop today. We are working on our pool equipment. It is spring here in Phoenix and time to get stuff working again. For me, my ultraviolet light stopped working a little while ago, so we need to pop this guy open and see what's going on. Now, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't leave a piece of equipment not running for any given period of time, but given that our water dropped below 50 degrees and it was winter, I let this one slide for a little while, but it's time to get that moving. If you are not comfortable with working with electrical components, I'd suggest having a pool guy come out and take a look at this. But if you are, let's dig right in. We're gonna start by getting this lid off. And on this, let's see, this is an Ultra UV2. There are 3 stainless screws on the top holding it together. And then your lid may be a little stuck on there. I used my screwdriver to just give it a little pop and it comes off. What I like to do is take my screws now, put those in the lid so they don't wind up in the rocks around you. I've already gone ahead and put my pool panel in service mode so that none of the electrical here is live. Take a electrical tester and verify that. We are going to need to turn it on to make sure that our ballast is getting power and our pressure switch is operating. So we'll do that next using our multimeter. So you're going to want to put your multimeter on voltage AC. Put your negative clamp on your ground location. And then what we're going to do is we're going to check that voltage is passing through our pressure switch and making it over here to the live wire on our ballast. So currently we have voltage coming in. You can see we had 120 and voltage passing through and to our ballast. So we know that there's power coming through to the ballast. So next step, we're gonna pop the bulbs out and see what those look like. Before you pull the bulbs out, it's recommended to put on a clean pair of gloves, rubber gloves, latex gloves, something, because you don't want to touch the bulb housings and get any finger oils on there. We'll double check that we don't have any power as we're unplugging things. The ballast is dead. We'll unplug our bulbs. On the top here you have this ring collar that's holding everything down. Give it just a little turn and you can get the snap ring out. This is holding the glass housing in when the unit is under pressure. Okay, and remember we're using our lid so that we don't lose any of our parts. Now the bulbs pull straight up. As you can see, in my case, I guess there's not much more testing that needs to be done. Good thing is I keep a set of bulbs on hand. The recommended interval on these is between 6 months and a year, depending on how much you use them. So I'll go ahead and get those out. We'll pop them in. All right, here are our bulbs. I got these from Paramount Pool Supply. They are a Paramount bulb. You're gonna have a new isolator down at the bottom. Open these carefully. You really don't want to get in there and hit one of those 2 bulbs. Now you may have a 1 bulb, 2 bulb, 3 bulb system. So you want to make sure you're ordering specifically for your system. Here are the bulbs side by side, and you can see these are clearly fried and where the elements are still inside the new bulbs there. And remember, don't touch this glass with anything other than a rubber glove, and ideally don't touch it at all, just to prevent any type of a hot spot from building there. So we need to set up our bulbs to drop back in. The way that that works is the bulbs actually drop through here one at a time, kind of like you're a mad scientist. Being careful, careful. Like that, and then this ceramic isolator is what's sitting in there Now that we have that through, we can take our lock O-rings and we'll roll them up to the top of those isolators. We can put our little holder here on the bottom first, try to keep everybody in place. And it just slides on. Our next step is to drop this guy back in. We've got our seal collar here at the top. Our O-ring is in there. If you ever wanted to be a mad scientist, now's your moment to feel like it. Dropping the test tube down into the beaker. I don't know if that's actually how that works or if that language even makes sense. Are there any scientists out there that can confirm that? Screw our clamp ring down. This just has to be snug. Then we'll plug our bulbs into the ballast and fire it up. See if we light up. All right, moment of truth. There's the pump, there's the switch, there's the light. All right, who caught it? I forgot the snap ring. I'm sure somebody saw that. Drop down in the comments. You were the first person to see that I missed the snap ring. All right, there it is. And then the lid goes back on and you're just about ready to start enjoying the pool again. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, do me a big favor, hit that like button. If you went one step further and threw a comment down below, that would be even more impactful. It does really help the algorithm to help get these videos out to other folks that might need them or maybe just want to see something fun. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and thanks again for watching.